morning. How's everybody doing? Just as usual, trying to. There we go. Just have to wait a few seconds for Instagram to get going. So my 9:30 a.m. doctor's appointment got canceled because my doctor was sick. So my 10:30 a.m. doctor's appointment got canceled because my doctor was sick. So I was able to do this at 10:30 instead of 9:30. So I did the little scheduling it ahead of time in the hopes that anybody who tried to show up at 9:30 would see that it said it was scheduled for 10:30. And yeah, so that's why we are actually at 10:30 like we're supposed to be, or 10:30 Eastern. It might not be 10:30 where you are, but it's 10:30 where I am. And my doctor's appointment got rescheduled to 9:30 a.m. on Friday. So considering it's just a one of those like 6 months checkups for whatever med or whatever, it's not going to be long. I'm just going to make sure I'm not having any weird side effects and then give me my next script. So I should easily be able to be back by 10:30 because she's not usually behind by only 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, that's why I'm here early. Ooh, I have stains on this dress. I'm going to have to grab my Unicorn Clean Power Scour and fix that. I need to start wearing aprons when I cook because I get like olive oil or whatever on myself and it leaves stains. And I should really wear aprons when I cook. All right, so twice sheared sheep. Yay! All right, so here we go. Excuse me. We have our twice sheared sheep advent box, and that QR code right there is the QR code that will take you to Twice Sheared Sheep. It is an affiliate link, which means you pay the same price and I get a small commission for being the one who sent you there. So thank you very much. And also, I have a coupon code that will get you 20% off everything you buy at Twice Sheared Sheep, with the exception of the surprise or mystery boxes or an advent box. So use that QR code to go to Twice Sheared Sheep, get 20% off by using the coupon code in all capital letters, Jessie at Home 20. That's JESSIEATHOME 20. And that will get you 20% off everything but the mystery, surprise, and advent boxes at Twice Sheared Sheep. So are you ready to see what is day 15 of the Twice Sheared Sheep advent box? Here we go. Ready? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Da-da-da. Woo, that's right. This is a bigger box, or medium-sized box, and I'm really excited because we already had 2 yarns and it's a little bit smaller. These 2 were the yarn ones, right? And so it could be yarn, but it could be something else. So I'm really, really curious about this one. All right, so let's see what happens when we pull out box 15. Okay, this one's opening on the top. Most of them have been opening on the side. This one opens on the top. Oh wait, we want to shake it. I don't think it's yarn. I think it's one of those, oh my gosh, something else I didn't know I needed. Let's see. What is it going to be? What is going to... Oh, it looks like something that's going to be awesome. We have some Twice Sheared sheep. Oh, it's a whole little tool. Okay, so guys, this is so freaking cool. I haven't even seen everything it does yet, and I'm super excited. So that slides open, and there's your 1 inch for your gauge. Okay, and these are your knitting needle or crochet hook gauge checkers. And I love that they did them this way so that you can do crochet hooks and knitting needles, because of course knitting needles you can just run through the holes, but some crochet hooks are made where the hook part is a little bigger than the gauged part, and so you can't run them through the holes. You have to go this way, right? Like you see how this one, it goes in here. Oh, well, that's actually the neck. Where's my, let's see. Okay. So it looks like that's the right gauge for this one. And I think this is one that you could probably slide it through. Yeah, because Furls doesn't have the bigger heads, but some of them have a head that's bigger than the gauge section, right? This actually might be this gauge. I think that was a little tight. Oh, no, it works. What is that? It's a J 6.0, and this is a J. See? Ta-da! So that is so cool. Okay, and it says twice sheared sheep on it, obviously. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, guys, look, look, look. It is, okay, so that piece here, this, we have, well, it's kind of hooky, but that is a blade, so you can cut your yarn, right? And then this looks like it might do something. Does it do something? I don't think so. Okay, so this is a little repair tool with the hook on one end and the needle on the other end, the knitting needle on one end, crochet hook on the other end. That's great for like picking up drop stitches and stuff. And of course, a yarn needle. It does pull out. Okay, so this does pull out. And so you could pull everything out. Ooh, it's a Swiss Army box. Haha. So you can pull everything out, and it looks like, oh yeah, see, because these two pieces that are at the same level, obviously at a certain point they bump into each other. So it's got a little thing here. So you can pull them both open like that far, and even just, you can slide that one up there. And then you can get inside this box, and you're like, why is that little spot there? You'll see in a second here. I'm going to drop this back in and drop this back in. And there's still, of course, all this room that you could put in your stitch markers. All right. And let's close this box up. It smells like wood. I love it. Of course it smells like wood. And then, my gracious, get the little button down here. This is awesome. Okay, so let's recap everything that's on here. All right, so we have the tape measure. Oh, Snappy Tots, I haven't seen you in forever. Hello, Heidi. So here we go, the tape measure. Whee! And then you can, there's a little like, there's this little indent here and this little indent here. Okay, you see that? And if you do that, you'll be able to move both of these pieces at the same time to open that up and open that up. And now you can get inside where we have the repair tool and the needle. Heidi, thank you. Heidi says hello, and she loves my laugh and can't wait to see what this all has. Okay, so again, inside here was the yarn needle, and it's a really nice yarn needle, guys. Okay, you see that? Really nice yarn needle. I'm sorry, I'm because my YouTube and Facebook is landscape and Instagram is vertical. Sometimes I forget to make sure I'm in the vertical one. Okay, so there is the needle. And of course, the wooden repair tool, they fit inside of there. This piece right here, okay, so if you're just pulling that one open, this piece is, those are blades, so you can cut your yarn with that. And then this one is, of course, your gauge, where you can measure your knitting needles or crochet hooks and your 1-inch gauge there. So that is super cool with, of course, our button back here. And it's got this little hook here so you can hang it. All right. That is awesome sauce. I love it. It hangs. I don't know why I find these tape measures so entertaining, but I really do. They're awesome. All right, so there we go. That is a super cool all wood. Well, okay, there's the little bit of metal here and some stuff going on with the tape measure, and of course the blades and the needle. But nearly all wood, little holds everything tool, and there's room in there for your stitch markers and everything. This is super awesome, and I am madly in love. So there you go. That is day 15 of the Twice Sheared Sheep Advent Calendar. So I'm going to put it back here with some of my other awesomeness. All right, we're going to close this up. There's still 10 days left. All right. So that was day 15. And then let's find day 16 so we can think about what it might be for day 16. Let me pull this out. Whoopsie. Everybody can see. Day 16 is this one. So it's another one of these really small boxes that it had, let's see, we've had stitch markers in them. We've had a row counter. We had stickers. We had all sorts of awesomeness in here. Oh, and Artistry is here. Hi, I was just using your the silicone paper. Artistry is awesome. They have really great stuff, but there's a silicone paper that they have that's made for doing sublimation markers, which is what their main thing is sublimation. But I love the silicone paper. I was doing something with some thread that you can glue, that has glue in it, like so you can decorate things with really sparkly thread. And I used some of the silicone paper on my ironing board so that it doesn't stick to the ironing board too, right? So it's awesome. Hi, Ashley. All right, so there we go. Day 16 is right here, and I cannot wait to see what it's going to be tomorrow. 10 more days of awesomeness with the Twice Sheared Sheep Advent Box. Okay, and remember, when these go on sale, I will be, for next year, for 2026, I will be sure to let you know, because when they do go on sale, they initially have a really good discount, okay? So they start off usually under $200, and then if you get them at the early bird price, and then they go up to above $200 usually. And totally worth it though. I mean, you've seen what I've been getting here so far. Oh my goodness. It's well over $200 worth of awesomeness already, and we still have 10 days left. It's I don't even know how much, but really a lot of awesomeness. And they sell out every year. So make sure you're paying attention when I let you guys know that they're open for next year. All right. Put it in your budget and start saving, 10, 20 bucks with every paycheck or whatever, so that you can open along with us next year. All right. So there we go. Oh, look, I got fingerprints on my box. So there you are, guys. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow and see what else we have. So I hope you had a wonderful weekend. This is really a great way to start a new week with like the coolest little, oh my gosh. Okay, one more time, real quick. We'll show you everything. Super quick for those of you who just joined, like Mr. Knit Bear. Oh, hi, love you. All right, so here was the gauge checker for your yarn, your knit and crochet, and your knitting needles and your crochet hooks. And here was a cutter to cut your yarn, and then this just opens up so that you can get inside, and see inside of here there is room for stitch markers or row counters or whatever you need. And there is already in here a really nice yarn needle. Like, this is a nice yarn needle, guys. All right, and a good wooden repair tool that has the knitting needle on one end and the crochet hook on the other end. And then you close it all up, and it smells like wood. I grew up in a wood shop, so I love things that smell like wood, because it is wood, And then, of course, the tape measure with a little button in the back. Woo, so it'll pop back up, and even got something to hang it with. So there you go. I will see you all tomorrow. This is awesome. Like, how are they going to top this? I don't know, but they probably will. But this is, as I keep saying, oh, look. Another thing I didn't know I needed. I believe it was Monique who said that when I opened one of the earlier ones. Oh, look, something else I didn't know I needed. Definitely, that should be the motto of Twice Sheared Sheep. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern again. Bye-bye.